So here we have a 2006 Mini Cooper Park Lane that's got a stiff gear shift. So we're going to try and solve it. So this is what's happening. When in neutral, the gear stick will not move freely. So it's a gear linkage apparently underneath the airbox that we need to pay some attention to with some lubrication. We don't have the best light here. I'm in a basement garage, but this is where we're going to start. This is the airbox cover that we need to remove by releasing in a couple of torx bolts. One here, and another one hidden at the back just there. So we'll start with the one at the back, which is a little tricky to get to. You just have to manipulate some cables out of the way to find it. Let's have a go. And then again, the one at the front, we're using a T25 bit in the screwdriver here, is T25 torx bit. So we've got the top loose now. There's a little air filter, we'll take that out in a minute. But first I need to unbolt that last fixing there, which I believe is going to be a 10mm socket. So I'll get on with that first. Okay, so with a little bit of wriggling around and pulling, that came out relatively easily. In hindsight, it might have been better to disconnect this clip here to remove the cover completely, but I've left it in situ to just make it a little bit quicker. It's revealed the gear linkage down here, which is the area that we need to lubricate. So I'll give that a squirt some WD-40 and see what happens. Okay, so I think I've got as far as I can get, just with some WD-40 spray on this linkage here. I can get my hand in. This is the pivot that was causing me some trouble. Still feels stiff to the hand here, but let's go back inside the car and see what difference it's made. So back inside the car, let's see how it feels. Everything seems to be a lot smoother. Pretty pleased with that. So everything's back together under the bonnet. As I mentioned earlier, I think in hindsight it would have been easier to release this clip so we could remove this hose from the filter box cover, just to make access easier and to save us having to hold that out of the place whilst trying to lubricate everything. But you know, for now everything's back, everything seems to be okay, and